napalm on your napalm on your Nike thigh. Seashell on the healer blast, now I stay alive. Bad timing with the pride. Too fly by the Commodore.
Welcome back to my channel. So guys, this video is going to be a 10-month weight loss video, and it's been a minute since I've put out a just where am I at, what am I doing. You guys have been following me and everything like that. You've been looking at my meal plans and so forth, but it's been a while since I've actually sat down and just pretty much discuss with you guys where I'm at in my weight loss journey, you know, things that I want to reinvigorate, things that I want to just grow with my weight loss journey. So guys, if you are new here to my channel is pretty much catered more towards a keto style type of content, since I am on a keto lifestyle. I tend to not call it a keto diet because I don't feel like it's a diet. It's just my lifestyle and what I do. So guys, I hope you do not mind, but I'm going to be looking down at my notes on my phone because I jotted everything down here so I can make sure that I do stay on track and I can basically bring to you guys exactly my thoughts and so forth on my 10-month weight loss journey. So let's go ahead and pretty much jump into it. So guys, if you are new to my channel, if you go back a couple of months ago, you will see that I started my first video was actually published here on 10/5/2022. At that point, I was pretty much at that, I was in a really like vulnerable state, I guess you can say. I was 1 month into my weight loss journey, and I was kind of like at a standstill. I knew that I wanted to lose weight, but I just really wasn't sure, I guess you could say, what avenues I should take. I was going through a lot at that particular time. But I actually started my journey a month before I published my video. I believe I was 221 pounds when I started to basically say, okay, I'm ready to lose weight and everything. So now, with that being said, that's just pretty much how my journey has started here on YouTube and everything. And I figured, you know what, let me go ahead and pretty much document for the public on how it is trying to lose weight, just my journey on trying to, I guess you can say, better myself, feeling more confident in my skin and so forth. So let's go ahead and talk about, I'm just going to jump right into it and everything like that. Let's talk about my diet, guys. So pretty much with my particular diet, I have been sticking towards primarily keto style type eating. And I have been doing meal planning and things like that. You guys have seen me meal plan. I have a whole bunch of videos on here, me meal planning for work and so forth. And even when I was working from home, I was meal planning at that time as well too, but a little bit less stringent than I am now. So I have been sticking to that. I meal plan my breakfast, I meal plan my snacks, and I meal plan my lunch. I do not meal plan a dinner because I do intermittent fast after about 6 p.m. at least Monday through Thursday. I intermittent fast. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I take off intermittent fasting. I won't eat past like 6 p.m. However, if I do eat, it is something that is light. So let's go ahead and get into bullet point number 2. Now, guys, cravings are serious. Cravings, I mean, I'm not saying like serious, but cravings are real. Like, all I know is that for me, I have cravings, and I do have some moments in which I do cheat on a particular meal. However, what I tend to do is I'll tend to eat keto for like primarily all my meals, and then maybe like one meal is not keto friendly. Like for instance, I'll have like almond waffle and turkey bacon or sausage or something like that for breakfast, and I'll have a keto snack, maybe a yogurt or whatever. Then I'll have like, you know, cabbage and cauliflower or whatever, and then at the end I'll turn around and I'll have fried chicken. You see what I'm saying? So I do go through these type of cravings. However, what I have noticed with me is that it's not a craving that's lasting me the whole particular day. And I tend to try not to eat non-keto for the whole day because I know that, one, my body really doesn't like it too much, even though it's kind of weird. Like in my brain, I have that craving, but my body is like, girl, you already know that oil is going to mess up your stomach. So why are you going to do it? But it's kind of like the mental aspect of the situation completely outweighs of me knowing that, my stomach may be, griping or, topsy-turvy or whatever the case may be. So I still have, my cheat, meals every now and then. However, I typically try to not make it often. Pretty much it's about once to twice a month and everything. I try to just stay away. And what I have been working to do, I guess you could say, in my keto lifestyle is trying to find like duplications of a particular type of meal that I am craving to see if I can find a substitute that I can make keto friendly. Part number 3. So I've been finding like dupes. So for instance, like McDonald's has like that hash brown waffle. So I'll substitute that for like making a keto waffle with like cauliflower rice. I haven't totally ironed out the whole recipe and everything like that because sometimes like it comes out a little bit mushy or what have you. So I'm still ironing out the recipe. However, it does taste good. Other dupes that I've made keto waffles. I'll have a craving for waffles, like butter waffles, and I'll substitute that for keto waffles. I'll use almond flour. Pretty much I haven't found a syrup that has been doing me well. I know that Keto Cruiser, hey girl, how you doing? If you're watching this, I know she had mentioned to me a syrup that she uses that's supposed to be keto friendly. I haven't had the chance to go ahead and get it. I'm looking forward to getting that to have that with my waffles. But also another substitute I found is cheese bread. So one of my cravings that sometimes I'll have is bread. I'll have like that craving for like garlic bread. You guys know what the garlic bread, the Texas toast garlic bread. So even though it's not necessarily a dupe, what I'll do is I'll make like cheese bread with like almond flour, cheese, seasoning, or what have you. And then on top, I'll sprinkle in some garlic seasoning, and I'll sprinkle in some pepper, and I'll put it in the oven, and it'll do me right. I'm not going to sit here and promise you guys that keto dupes, they're always are going to answer to, what you may be craving. But I can say that if you could find something that is an alternative out there for you, then you should try to find an alternative. Because at the end of the day, you know that you want to not gain weight. You know that you want to have a better eating style and so forth. And a lot of times, I want to be honest with you guys, like after you have that particular type of food that you're not supposed to be having, you are wondering after you eat it, why did you have this particular type of food? You're wondering, okay, was it really all that fantastic? Like sometimes I'll have a craving for Popeyes, like I mentioned, fried chicken. And then I'll have the fried chicken, like I had it the other day, like I think last week or 2 weeks ago, and I had it and I was like, this wasn't even really good. Like it wasn't. I could have made fried chicken better at home, like oven fried chicken or air fried chicken or what have you, better at home than I could have did at Popeyes. I can only speak for myself. Everybody is different and everything. You got to do, figure out what works best for you. I'm just basically explaining to you guys what I have been doing. So one of the things that I have also been doing pretty well is drinking lots and lots of water. Like water is such a good item to make sure that you're constantly drinking on, for the simple fact that you are, how can I say, when you're eating and everything like that, sometimes it's like your body is telling you that you're hungry, but it necessarily you're not really hungry. It's more so that you're thirsty than anything. So I would say, like for me, I make sure that I have water at work. I have like a bottle. I fill it up with ice and water, and especially right now that we're in the hot season and everything like that, I make sure I have my water on deck. I have my water at home. Now, I also, have like sparkling water or seltzer water as well too. Some people may not consider that to be water. I do. I also incorporate that into my particular type of diet when I don't feel like just having regular old H2O or anything like that. So that pretty much works for me. So I want to say to you guys, like, if you are not drinking enough water on your diet, whether it be keto, Mediterranean, paleo, whatever you may be doing out there, I would suggest for you guys to please drink your water. Even if you're not dieting, drink water. It flushes out your system. Your body needs it and everything. Let's go ahead and get into exercise. So this is kind of like oh God, this is where we need improvement. This is where I need improvement. I ask you guys for help as well too. If you have any suggestions, definitely post them down below of what you think that I should do or what have you, because I'm having a little bit of issue with this. So exercising, I walk 45 minutes per day. I do 45 minutes to an hour. And the reason why I say that is I walk 5 days a week, and when I'm headed into work, I will walk. Actually, I get off a stop earlier than where my job is located, and I will walk to work. So it's about 10 to 15 blocks, I want to say. And then also on top of that, at lunch, I do a half an hour of walking. I take, have an hour lunch. I'll do a half an hour of walking. Then I'll come back and I'll eat and everything like that. So the walking aspect for me has been perfect. However, let's get into working out. Now, my working out situation has been very lackluster. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I thought me getting the elliptical that you guys have probably seen in my past video would have, been like excellent. And oh my gosh, we got the elliptical and da 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 da. However, I find that I am not using the gym the way that I'm supposed to be using in gym, my in-home gym. And the reason why I feel like that is that I'm trying to work out in the evening. And my body does not respond to me working out in the evening, because when I'm most at rest is in the morning. So what I've been considering doing is I get up crazy early to head to work. However, I figure I'm going to be getting up crazy more early, because I need to incorporate more working out. I need to incorporate weightlifting. So with that being said, what I'm thinking about introducing is at least a minimum of 2 days of weightlifting, because I want to tone my body and everything like that. Like, as you guys can see, like my upper body, like my collarbone and so forth, like you can see it, but I feel like the rest of my body is a lot of skin, a lot of excess fat and everything like that. And you guys or whoever may think, oh my gosh, you look wonderful and all the rest of this stuff. And don't get me wrong, I find myself to be very beautiful. I know that I am beautiful. However, I know how I want my body to look, and I want my body to have more of a muscular tone to it. I want my legs to be more muscular. I want my arms to be more muscular and everything. So therefore, I want to introduce like weightlifting back into my working out instead of doing necessarily the cardio. And also I want to start working out more, because I find that I'm not working out when I come home in the evening. I'm just so exhausted that I don't work out when I come home. So therefore, what I'm going to do, what I was mentioning before, is that I pretty much get up at like 5:15 to start getting ready for work. What I'm going to do, which I'm not looking forward to, but it has to get done, is I'm going to wake up 2 times a week at 4:15 in the morning, so that I can at least throw in some weightlifting and possibly a little bit of cardio. Obviously, I'm still going to be doing somewhat of a cardio, somewhat of a walking, or what have you, when I'm, headed to work and so forth. But I need to incorporate more weightlifting. Like, I know that I need to do that. So we just gonna have to give up a little bit of sleep in the morning in order to get that done. But hey guys, how you doing? So I wanted to come on. Sorry for the background. I know it's looking like crazy and everything right now, but I wanted to let you guys know that your girl has officially been working out 3 days this week at 4 a.m. And today's the 19th, so that's when I'm actually editing this video. I mean, I've been editing it all week, but This is when we're recording this, and 3 days down and 2 more to go. My goal is to try to do my weightlifting Monday through Friday. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep it up, or necessarily just depends on how my body is feeling. But I'm feeling great right now, and I'm enjoying just having an hour to myself and doing something that I truly enjoy doing. So, guys, yes, pat in the back, happy for me. All right, let's go ahead and get back to the video. Know if you guys have any other type of suggestions or anything like that. Let's just really just be real with ourselves. So as I explained to you guys before, when I started my weight loss journey, I was 221 pounds. I weighed myself today, I'm 172 pounds. So I'm 49 pounds down, give or take. It fluctuates between 165, I want to say, and 175. That's where my weight fluctuates at this particular point. However, I'm not so much concerned about, I mean, the pounds do make a difference, but I want to, if I have to increase my pounds in order to be toned, then that's what I want to do. But let's go ahead and move on to what I could suggest to someone looking to lose weight. Because I do, I had experienced 2 people so far who have come to me and asked me, okay, how did you do weight? How did you lose weight? I guess you could say I could speak for a keto type of lifestyle. However, I feel like this is what I wrote down is catered towards people who are looking to do any type of lifestyle, any type of eating. And I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like, how can I say? I feel like if you're on this journey, what your focus needs to be on is what you're eating and working out. Like, I feel like those are the two most important things. But at the same time, I feel like what you put in your body is the most important part. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into my suggestions. I suggest, number one, that you figure out how you want to eat. Like I mentioned before, food is the biggest challenge. You want to pick something, again, that you are able to do over a long period of time. You don't want to pick keto if you know that you're not going to be able to stay keto. You don't want to pick Mediterranean if you know that you're not going to be able to stick Mediterranean, or paleo, or vegetarian, or pescatarian. Whatever you're deciding to do, you need to make sure that you're able to stick to it over the course of a long period of time. Because the fact of the matter is that once you change your diet back to the way that it was before, the weight is going to come back on. You understand what I'm saying? So all the work that you've put in to get to where you are, you're going to be reneging all that work because you're going back to the lifestyle that you used to do before. So you want to stick to something that you're able to do over a long period of time. It's something that you enjoy. Like, what's the most biggest part with me is that for keto lifestyle, for me, is that the food that I make is things that I enjoy. I enjoy, meat. I enjoy cheese. I enjoy heavy cream. I enjoy all these different type of foods and everything. I'm not necessarily a person who likes potatoes all the time, or rice all the time, or pasta. I can't even tell you the last time I had pasta. Number 2, I would say, is do your research. Find sites and people that are eating like the way that you want to be able to eat, so that you could be able to jot down notes and information in order to get you to the goals that you want to reach. The fact of the matter is, I feel like without research, without the proper knowledge, you're not able to hit the goals and things that you want to hit. I'm, guilty of that as well too, because when I started, keto, because it's not the first time I've done keto, but when I started it a couple of months ago and everything like that, I knew that I was doing things that I shouldn't have been doing, but I was still doing them anyways, like the not working out, only a little bit, or eating things that I shouldn't be eating. And also my mental mindset as well too was not in the right place at that particular moment, and that's the reason why I do think 80% of the chance why the weight was, you know, not coming off the way that I wanted it to come off, because I had to work on what was up here. But I digress with that. Like I said before, is that you want to make sure that you do your research and you know exactly what you're getting yourself into and what you got to do in order to accomplish your goal. So number 3, I mentioned meal planning. Meal planning. Do not be loosey goosey out here and thinking that you could sit here and eat everything that's underneath the sun. It just doesn't work that way. I wish that it did, because then, you know, maybe we wouldn't have to worry so much about, you know, what we're putting into our bodies. I just want to make sure that you do like a meal plan for yourself so that you're able to stay on track. Because I find like when you are loose about it, you're buying food outside, you tend to purchase foods and things that you wouldn't make at home. Try to make your foods at home primarily. There's nothing wrong with buying food outside occasionally and everything like that. Do you, but try to limit it as much as you possibly can. Keep items in your home that is your go-to beverages, snacks, and etc. Guys, I'm big on that. I'll have my drinks and my crackers and my cookies and my candy and all my keto stuff in the house. You know, my turkey sticks and my cheese and whatever I could be possibly craving. And I don't wait until that craving hits in order to actually purchase the food. I get it right then and there when I go to the store, because I know the craving is eventually going to come. And maybe it won't come in that particular week, but I know it will come eventually. So I always try to make sure there's stuff in my house in order for me to eat, so that I just don't randomly go into the store and start purchasing things that I know that is not good for me. And or I'm purchasing something that's close to home, because as you guys all know, it's like trying to stick to this lifestyle. You have to go to locations and stores that are out your way. I can't necessarily say there's a local store to me. I mean, you have Walmart and so forth, what have you, but I can't necessarily say there's a store that's right down the block from me that sells the kind of products that I need to purchase in order to put into my body for me to feel good about it. You understand what I'm saying? I have to go out my way in order to get those particular products. Sorry guys, I'm sorry if you hear any screaming. There's some kids playing outside and everything. So let's go ahead and get into the last bullet point. So decide on how you want to be active. If you're going to be working out 2 to 3 times a week, whether that be walking, sports, gym, whatever it is, I say that you need to be active. You know, you guys, you see what's going on with me. My lack of activity has kept me, I guess you could say, stagnant when it comes to my particular weight loss journey and everything like that. Even though I have lost a considerable amount of weight, I'm at a point where I am stagnant right now. I need to do what I need to do in order to accomplish that. So therefore, like I said, you have to figure out what way you're going to be active, whether it may be walking, sports, gym. And also at the same time, I say this, guys, do not overkill yourself when it comes to trying to lose weight. Do not make this unenjoyable. I think that's the word, unenjoyable, not enjoyable. Do not make this just, you know, oh my God, I'm trying to lose weight or what have you. I feel like I need to take, you know, I need to take it by the bull, by the horn and just run with it. And I can't do this and I can't do that. And if I fall off, you know, it's going to be the doomsday and all the rest of this stuff. Let's just be real with yourselves and also be real with myself. Guys, I've lost weight and I still have cravings. I still have things that I want and everything like that, and that I do have. It's going to happen. You are going to fall off. It's happened to me. It's happening to me. You understand what I'm saying? So although you are still able to, you lost weight, you're still able to, you know, feel confident. There are going to be hiccups that is going to come along the way. So therefore, do not overexert yourself and feeling like, okay, I need to break my back in order to accomplish, you know, fitting into this skirt or whatever the case may be. You know that you're putting the work in order to accomplish your goal. You just continue to put the work in and you know that you're going to reach there. You know, also at the same time, I was prone to put in like a time limit on situations and being like, okay, I got to reach this particular goal by this point. And if I don't, you know, no. I know that I'm going to reach that goal. It may not happen in this year or it may not happen in the next year, but I know eventually it is going to happen. So therefore, I'm just going to continue to work towards it and know that, you know, at the end of the day, I'm going to have success because I know that I'm putting in the work that I need to put in order to reach that goal, and I'm not losing my way. So guys, that is pretty much all I have to say. That is my 10-month update. I hope that this was helpful for you guys and everything. This whole sit down video, kind of just again being real with you guys and letting you know what is going on with me, where am I at. If you have any advice for me and so forth, you know, shoot it to me. You can send me a message on YouTube. Guys, let me also end this by saying I am doing a give back giveaway. Let me see what today's date is, because I gotta see when this video is likely gonna get posted, either next Saturday or next Sunday. So the giveaway is actually going to be at the end of the month. Next week, Saturday or Sunday is the 22nd and the 23rd. The giveaway will be the following week after that. So what I would say is that, let me see. On this particular video here, guys, what I want you guys to do is, this is where I'm going to be running the giveaway, because I will likely pick the person in next week's video and let you know, who gets the giveaway. The giveaway, I believe it was $25, I'm not mistaken. It's going to be either an Amazon card or a Visa card from PayPal. So in order to enter the giveaway, guys, what I want you to do is I want you to put a pink heart down in the comments, and then also what I want you to do is put the word, let's see what we want the word to be. I didn't think about this before I actually, came on the video. So the word will be, let's get it. That's going to be the word, let's get it. So you're going to put a pink heart down below, and you have to put the word let's get it. And that's how I'll know that you want to enter in the giveaway, which we're calling a give back. It is a give back and everything. And then I will select the winner in next week's video. And then I guess you guys will probably see it in the following week's video. Wait, remember, for the giveaway, you have to be following me on my YouTube channel for at least 1 month, as well as you have to be a friend of mine on Instagram as well too. I believe that is what I had stated in a video a couple of weeks ago. I hope that this video again was helpful for you guys and that you got something out of it. I hope that you guys have been enjoying my meal plan videos and everything, and other content that I do put out there, my vlogs and things like that, even though I don't tend to get much views of those, but that's okay. At the end of the day, I know you guys, the people who rock with me, you guys be checking out my videos, so I do appreciate that. All right guys, I'm gonna let you go ahead and go. If you have enjoyed this video, I appreciate that you give it a thumbs up, you subscribe, you hit the notification button, you hit the share button, you hit the like button. God willing, I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you treat each other kindly out there in these streets, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.